All right, guys, Fulu coming to you with another video, aka Base Muslim. So I have a book of mine, and I was reading it a little bit because it has like some sayings and proverbs in the book. You know, we Muslims, we follow the Quran and Sunnah, and one of the parts of the Quran and Sunnah is like seek knowledge, and so the knowledge has to be beneficial knowledge. So sometimes that knowledge can be found in proverbs and sayings too. So there was a saying in this book that said, "When you are hungry, you don't think of honor." And so I want to segue into the fact that when it comes down to it, in the sisterhood, you may think that we're under the impression that these women stick together, and these women are like on one accord, right? That's the impression we have. That's the impression that was given to us. Okay. Shout outs to Lord Destro for this information, because I didn't even know this was happening, because it's not being talked about that much, that it is happening um, right now. Um, so the thing is the thing is that we all know of the Jezebel Brittany Renner. We know Brittany Renner, the Jezebel. Um, the thing is that I didn't know this was going to happen, but now that I know it's going to happen, if we follow this could be a game changer for men. Okay, this if this person succeeds at getting justice for what I'm about to say. If this person succeeds for getting justice, um, then this is going to be amazing, and it will mean that again that they may sham us and call us weak men and call us all kinds of names and stuff like that, but it will mean that it will mean that the justice system can at times work in our favor if we decide to move accordingly. So Brittany Renner, we all know her crazy demonic self. Me personally, I believe, I know this is going to be very harsh what I'm about to say, but I personally believe that most of these Western women have some kind of jinn or have some kind of demon on them. Like, that's just my personal belief. You know what I mean? That's just a belief that I have for myself. Many people don't believe it, but I personally believe it. But the thing is that the thing is that there was a Rolling Loud concert, and I believe the concert was in Miami, and everybody saw the scene on social media. You saw the guy actually. There was the guy who, I think he said "free PJ." Those were his words. He said, "Yeah, free PJ." And so Brittany Renner, of course, took offense to those words, and she reacted the way that she decided to react, and that was by throwing a drink at the man, and then I think spitting on the man as well, and also the people from the sisterhood decided to jump in and help Brittany Renner, and also there were some white knight security guards who also helped Brittany Renner as well. So little to my knowledge, um, little to my knowledge, there is actually he's actually pressing charges, or actually he's not pressing charges, but he's filing a lawsuit against Rolling Loud for the security's response to it, because he was the first one that was, like, let's just say, assaulted, right? Because she threw the bottle at him as well. But also, he's suing Brittany Renner for actually assaulting him. Now, I say this to say, the lawyer is a surprise to me on who this guy is using. Like, this is a very big surprise, and I'm going to tell you why. It reverts back to that proverb that basically, like, when someone's hungry, basically, when someone is hungry, they don't think of honor. And so this lawyer, right? This lawyer is actually involved in it's actually involved in a lot of high caliber cases. I believe this lawyer, hold on, let me find it real quick. Let me find the lawyer. Okay, so there is a lawyer by the name of Ariel Mitchell. And Ariel Mitchell has basically Ariel Mitchell basically has been involved in a lot of high profile cases. One of the cases she was involved in was actually the one that Chris Brown was accused of the R word. Okay. Now, Ariel Mitchell was also involved in, I want to say, Trey Songz as well. She was involved in accusing Trey Songz for something, right? Now, you would think that, her accusing men would, like, go well. Like, the thing is that you would think that she was on the side of the sisterhood, right? But it turns out that Ariel Mitchell is actually representing the gentleman who was attacked by Brittany Renner. So she's actually trying to sue for the most amount that can be given. And when I'm saying the most amount that can be given, we're talking about millions of dollars. That's what she is suing. Like, she's actually suing Brittany Renner for millions of dollars. Okay, suing Rolling Loud for millions of dollars, suing the security service for millions of dollars. So I say this to say, back to the original proverb: when you are hungry, you don't think of honor. So what I'm trying to get at is that in the sisterhood, there is no honor. Okay? It doesn't matter if they have the same opinions of us. Okay? Most of them are going to have that opinion of us. But I guarantee you, if you dangle $1 million in front of them, then that goes all out the window. Okay? A lot of times we can't overlook the fact that the sisterhood, they're hungry. They're hungry for our resources. depending on which you're dealing with, um, depending on which one you're dealing with, which I don't recommend dealing with any of them, they could be hungry for some other things too, which they deprive men of, but now are being deprived of because of their pH balance and among other complications. So therefore, they're not going to have any honor among themselves. You would think that she would be like, nah, I can't take this case. It's against another woman. You know, it's against another woman. I can't do it. That's what you would think would be taking place. But it's not. She's actually pursuing this. And the fact that she's pursuing this tells me everything I need to know about what goes on in their head. Okay? Yes, they get a kick out of bashing us. Yes, they get a kick out of doing all these things for us, or all these things against us. They do get a kick out of it, especially when they're doing it together. When you look at TikTok comments and stuff like that, you find that, you know, they're usually agreeing with the points that one of them makes. That's usually just how it works, right? However, when it boils down to the bottom line, or to their bottom line, that goes out the window. All of that goes out the window. And I want to say another thing. Guys, we may have to start doing things like that. If a woman assaults you, or if a woman has the audacity to try to hit you, or if the woman says something, I mean, like, you may have to get to a next level of petty. If one of these wicked Western women says something to you, or says something about you, or says something, derogatory, take it as such, and basically use it against them. And if you can use it against them, run with it, okay? Just run with it. And if you run with it, it could prove to be a very, very good thing on your behalf. Meaning it could provide money, provide, like, the money at a very, very, how should I say it, basically a quick come up for the actions that they did. What I'm saying is, I want you to think about this, and I also want you to think about if this guy is successful at it. If he is successful at doing this, and he wins the money, and maybe some of this money she doesn't have because she was complaining about only getting $2,500 of child support from her baby daddy, then maybe you need to think about possibly taking this route with them. Not even getting into a shouting contest with them, but just taking it straight to the law, to Johnny Law. This may be a new trend that we can utilize if he does succeed. And again, when you're hungry, right, you're not going to show any honor. Well, anyhow, Fool is signing out. Let me know what you think. And I'm going to pray to Allah that he wins. Inshallah.